Look at all that scuff. Nothing's working. Not the chat boxes, not YouTube, barely my computer, hopefully. And all is not well. Hello, B. Hello, any VOD watchers out there. And any lurkers, we appreciate you the utmost. Good evening, and welcome to possibly the scuffiest day on YouTube, apparently. Can't hear my own BGM, give me a second. Can't hear my own BGM, and yet that's... wait one, what is going on? Yeah, that should be correct, unless... Ah. There we go. Yeah. It's been a fun day to be me, let me tell you what. We have a lot of explaining to do. First off, I'm okay. Mostly. Sorry about canceling Little Nightmares out of nowhere. Just had some heavy life stuff to deal with. Not personally, but a friend of mine had some problems in their life, so... I am conscious, so that counts for something. That's better than me. I feel like I'm swimming in liquid butter all the time these days. But today's special problems were, oh, and before I continue, anybody just dropping by for the first time, hi, I'm not usually this late. It's YouTube's fault this time. And second, I'm Rickety Bones. Nice to meet you. I make music, I sing every once in a while, and I love playing ancient games that nobody remembers except me because I am old. And also grew up with a lot of old stuff. Anyway. Today's issue has been carrying over from yesterday because I bought a controller that was supposed to work just plugged in, and my PC keeps throwing errors that don't make any sense, and I've had to look up and down, left and right just to figure out what the heck any of it means. And I have a feeling I need to reinstall chipset stuff, so that's going to be dangerous. Hopefully I don't screw anything up. And then the game I decided to stream today didn't want to work right. We were supposed to stream Nobody Has to Die, which is a fantastic Flash game. I'd highly encourage you to go play it on your own time. It's still on Newgrounds. But there's a weird bug where it loves to make the music louder, even if you adjust the volume slider, no matter what you do. Like, it just automatically detects how low your audio is and tries to compensate for it. I don't know why, but I was playing with the audio knobs all day, just trying to get it balanced, and nothing worked, man. Nothing worked. So, we had to hot swap into probably my favorite entry into the my mouth is not working, so my brain must not be either. Metroid Franchise. Metroid Fusion, which I played a long time ago on the channel as Cupcake Joe. So, if you're here for a spooky good time, you've come to the right stream, and I have lost the controller. Metroid Fusion is technically a spooky game. Yeah, I don't know either, man. It's like everybody I know who streams on YouTube had some sort of error pop up for them. Like, I checked Twitter. Obviously, when shit goes down, you check Twitter. And sure enough, everybody's making the same memes of, like, that guy just staring at the server pile. Yeah. Everybody got affected. Even Vega, who were, like, streaming, like, 30 minutes ago, couldn't retrieve their VOD. That's what they said on Twitter. The boss was trying to go live. There was several other people I knew who were live at the time and having problems. Jeez. Yeah, it was a full site-wide problem. But it only lasted 15 minutes, thankfully. Hopefully it doesn't come back anytime soon. Please. I would love to have some ounce of fun today. Vega and Eve are fine. Their VOD should still be around. I didn't double check, but yeah, they're fine. They ended stream a long time ago, so they didn't have any particular issues, I assume. Long story short, the second 7 o'clock rolled around, or more like 6:55 p.m. my time. YouTube started failing to load videos, showing error codes, and straight up not showing recommended videos. So, like, the site was running like an elephant in a 1,000-yard dash. It was not good. And I was getting worried I'd have to cancel stream tonight because of it. But, here we are. Somehow it worked out. And exactly, yeah. That's why your homepage was so weird for like the past 20 minutes. And why I was just sitting here in stony silence, waiting for the internet to work again. So yeah. We're 15 minutes late. I'm playing my favorite game, and I need to relax badly because my day has been not great. This week has not been not great, but, you know, it is what it is, and we deal with it as we come, so. If y'all are in for a spooky time, have I got a humdinger for you? Let's go. Prepping targets. Ooh. Alright, let me bring you guys back to life. That is not what I want. Please do. Please do. And boom. Payroll day is tomorrow. Ooh, okay. You've been racking up quite a bit of overtime, my friend. I think you have earned something. Something extra. There's gotta be something extra. Okay, how do I want to fix this? But yeah, just to go into detail about the controller thing, I bought a Power A controller that's supposed to work for Series X and Series S Xboxes. And because it's Microsoft, technically they should work with Windows 11 and etc. But apparently there might be something wrong with my upgrade to Windows 11, where it may have retained old device drivers, and so now I'm gonna have to do a quick like reinstall of chipset stuff. What do you mean I could? It's not my Switch's problem. I'm talking about something for my PC, man. All of my PC controllers have been slowly dying. Anyway, there's important lore happening here. Yeah, so that's how the game starts. Not without Bluetooth, man. Like, okay, let me explain to you why exactly I need to get a new PC controller. There's a little game I've been really wanting to enjoy called 2XKO. I don't know if you've heard about it. It's not on Steam. No, I don't have Bluetooth. I don't have a laptop. I have a PC. Bluetooth requires like a special motherboard or a special card in order to work. But yeah, I don't have Bluetooth. No. Anyway, no Steam inputs, no PC controller that wants to work save for a very crappy 360 controller. Gotcha. And yeah, my PC doesn't want to recognize a Series X controller that's aftermarket for some reason. So I'm gonna try some things tomorrow or tonight and see if I have to return that controller to Walmart or not. But I'm not gonna worry about that right now. I'm worried about having a good time and getting through as much of this as I can, because this is like a... There's not, no. But this particular one I bought it from a resale shop. It's Xbox 360 prepped. So think about that. The Xbox 360 is about 10 years old at least. And imagine how much cheaper plastic. I knew you weren't gonna like hearing that, Honeybee. Is it not? Is it like 5 years old? I don't know. I don't remember. Tell me it's not older. Please don't tell me it's older. How old is it? How old is it, damn you? Come on. I can take it. I've withered away to dust many a time. Happy 20th birthday to you. You can drink booze, it's true. Why am I such an old bag? Happy birthday, Xbox 360. And many more. Anyway, now I feel like dust, silt, and ash. Let's get this started before I age even further discussing how old the GBA is. I've replayed this game many a time, so if I don't seem all that impressed, that's why, but I do, and it's been 3 years since I last played this, so I've forgotten a fair bit. Happy birthday to you too, Honeybee. Anyway, this is the story of Samus Aran after... Yeah. Don't worry, we can be, as they like to say, we can be together in the old folks' home. We'll be in good company, I'm sure. Anyway, I'd been assigned to watch over the biologics research team. So I once again found myself on the surface of SR-388. Oh, lovely pixel art. That's not good. People aren't supposed to turn into jelly like that. It was there that I was attacked by a life form I had never encountered before. Looking forward to it. It was only later that I learned the identity of my attacker, the parasitic organism we now know as X. Unaware of my condition, I was returning to the station when disaster struck. Once the X had infested my central nervous system, I lost consciousness and my ship drifted into an asteroid belt. Hey, yo, Sky! Welcome on in! Did you know that the Xbox 360 is 20 years old? Handshake emoji to you too, my friend. Why? Because if I have to know this cursed knowledge, so do you. It's only 19. Okay, 20 soon. Until November 22nd. Gotcha. Picked a hell of a time to stream. I know! I was waiting here for like 15 minutes waiting for YouTube to come back online. In my neck of the woods. I think it's solid for now, but if y'all are experiencing technical difficulties, hopefully YouTube will smooth over in your region. It is. Metroid Fusion is my favorite entry. Anyway, I'll get back to the story. The ship's emergency systems automatically ejected the escape pod before impact. Biologics vessel recovered it and transported me to Galactic Federation HQ. However, during the journey, the X multiplied within me, corrupting large areas of my power suit. It then came to light that the organic components of my power suit had become so integrated with my system that it could not be removed while I was unconscious. Large portions of my suit had to be surgically removed. Other M? That is a choice, yeah. Yeah, it's got its own quirks. It's definitely a more casual, I guess I would call it. I've never played it, so I can't judge. Dramatically altering my physical appearance. However, the X in my central nervous system were too embedded to be removed safely. I was given a minimal chance of survival. Yeah, thank you, Sky, thank you. If you enjoy the vibes, folks, you know what to do. Like and subscribe. Subscriptions help me get closer to emotes. And if you got emotes, you can make fun of me with my own face. Now ain't that worth something? Then, someone found a cure. There's the baby. They proposed using a Metroid cell to make an anti-X vaccine. It seems that the Federation had managed to preserve a cell culture from the last infant Metroid from SR-388. The serum was prepared and injected without delay. The X parasites were immediately and completely destroyed. The wonders of futuristic medicine. As for me, one life ended, yet I survived. Reborn. I'm starting to wonder if I got all my debut shenanigans inspired by this. Nah, couldn't be. As something different. Pondering this fact, I realize I owe the Metroid hatchling my life twice over. We'll soon be arriving at the BSL research station. I must prepare for docking. Replaying Pokemon Legends Arceus has made me notice a pattern. Ha. The ship's computer has notified me of our approach to the Biologic Space Labs, or BSL, research station. Wow, my brain is not working right now. During my surgery, the research team sent the last batch of creatures we captured there, as well as the infected pieces of my power suit. After regaining consciousness, I learned that an unexplained explosion rocked the station. For some reason, this awoke a nameless fear in my heart, and now I am being sent there to investigate. My mission on the BSL station will be overseen by my new ship's computer. Following the commands of this blunt, computerized CEO is something I have to bear, as it was the condition of my taking the ship. For someone who dislikes taking orders, this is the second time I've found myself having to do so. Makes me recall my other CEO. I wonder which patterns you're referring to. Could it be how your stories are influenced, or perhaps your taste in fictional men? I'm kidding, I'm kidding. It's too early in the stream to start poking fun of you like that. That's true. There's been an explosion. Let's see. So, initially I did this with a voice mod, and doing it monotone, it's fun, but I think I'll do something like Vega from Doom 2016 and Doom Eternal. There's been an explosion in the quarantine bay. The bay currently stores capsules containing recent samples from SR-388, as well as parts of your suits infected by the X-parasites. The cause of this explosion is as yet unclear. Investigate. The quarantine bay is here. Move quickly and quietly. You are still unable to use your latent abilities. Don't forget that, Samus. Stop at the navigation room on the way. Uplink from there. Is your objective clear? Yep. Now, go to the quarantine bay. Yeah, I mean, you can do stuff like that. Create save points. It's so nice. I think I've only played this once on console. Or I should say, once on emulator, once... No, not even once on the Switch. This is going to be my first time playing it on Switch. And then so many times, at least 3 times on Game Boy Advance, on that tiny little screen. Oh yeah, sales are everything. Okay. Oh, it feels so good. I had to test this with input lag before, and it was terrible. But as always, folks, if I sound too quiet or too loud, let me know. Same for the game. Nice, treating yourself. There's a navigation station. True. The quarantine bay is ahead. Biosigns are confirmed. Be careful. And immediately we get the darkness. Oh man. This game inspires me so much just by the soundtrack. It's short loops, but they're cultivated so well. Cultivated so well to, like, give you the right atmosphere. Let's see. That's right. That's your modifier. And if you had a GameCube with an adapter, you could actually play, what was it, Metroid Prime with this skin? Whoa, come here. Now that we're Metroids, we can absorb the X parasite. Yeah, I wish I had a reason to get a laptop, but they're so underpowered. I've got no reason to keep one around. This is unfortunate news. The specimens brought back by the field team were infected by X parasites. The X can mimic its prey, and any specimen could have hosted it. Before the explosion, a security sensor scanned one. The gelatinous X parasites invade and rapidly reproduce, killing the host creature. They also absorb DNA and use it to mimic the host. You were almost killed by an X infection. Only the Metroid vaccine saved your life. It seems Metroids were the main predators of the X. That's why the vaccine worked so quickly and so well. But it also has changed your cellular makeup. You will never be infected by X again. In fact, you can now absorb only any free-floating X parasites, without a host by merely touching them. This will allow you to replenish health and restore weapons. You may also restore latent abilities this way, so pursue free X parasites whenever you possibly can. This station is home to many species, some violent ones. We must keep the X out of the breeding environments, at all costs. This is vital, Samus. I am already detecting massive biosigns in this region. The X are gathering. This may be our chance to exterminate them, but you are only at 10% battle capacity. Your chance of survival is extremely low. The Federation needs you alive and on duty, Samus. Is your objective clear? Excellent. Now get going. I have released the lock on level 0 hatches. Look for the blinking hatches. 64 RAM and a 4 terabyte hard drive, damn. Okay, that is a workhorse PC. Well, laptop. It sounds pretty decent. Let's see. Where do I need to go? Am I going the wrong way? I'm going the wrong way. Yeah. I can't personally think of a reason I would take a laptop, but more power to you, I guess. Let's see. Nice steal indeed. Alright, first save of the run. Onwards and upwards. Kinda just admiring the pixel art every now and again. Don't need to be down there. Need to go up this way. That is a steal. Damn, a third of the worth. Brilliant. I have received news from HQ. They can support you with downloadable weapons data. Once you have this data, you'll be able to use missiles. This will help against some enemies your beam can't hurt. Head to the data room for the download. The data room is here. Is your objective clear? Something about Metroid that kind of freaked me out. Weirdly enough, Hollow Knight and Silksong didn't do that. Well, that's what I was thinking. There's also another big theme with Metroid, and it's isolation. Metroid games, you are almost always running solo. You know, there's no way for you to know where to go. There's freakish aliens all around. This particular game, you do have somebody as a handler. But Super Metroid, you're all alone. Metroid, you're all alone. Zero Mission, you're all alone. And to me, that's one of the better parts about Metroid. Is that you are literally just on a planet by yourself trying to survive. That computer reminded me of a gruff Federation CO I served under the name Adam Malkovich. He called me Lady on missions. From anyone else, it would have sounded sarcastic, but Adam made it sound dignified. Out of respect and with some irony, I named the computer after him. I think if you have a bad time with, like, Super Metroid, I don't think you're gonna have a good time with Metroid Dread. That might actually terrify you. Because, Metroid, if you thought, well, you run into other people, though. That's the thing. It's like post-apocalyptic, but you do run into other friendly beings. Metroid is like maybe 10% of the game that's actually going to be nice to you. In Super Metroid, it was like the little animals that followed you. In this, very few, maybe 5% even, including the computer. Alright. Let's load up on some rockets. Speaking of Metroidvania, I think I'm gonna finish Castlevania Classic off stream because I do not have to I don't like having games with big flashing lights as VODs. It's a good game. I just don't want to get people triggered. Electrical interference has knocked out the elevators on the main deck. This may be related to the X. I'll work on it. As for you, try to find another way to the target. It's located here. I'm reading huge bioscience. I hope your missiles work. To reload missiles, you can use a recharge zoom or absorb a special type of X-parasite. You'll see them. Try it out. Is your objective clear? Yep. Missiles are your only hope. Don't hesitate to use them. Now, find a way to the target. But yeah, I think just for safety, I'll probably try to finish Castlevania off stream. It's a good game. I had a lot of fun playing it, but too much flashing lights. You know, if I can help it, I will try to avoid games that have that, but a lot of retro games have that, unfortunately. This one, I don't think as bad. Even more missiles. And even more missiles. I think I actually found a quick, maybe not a quick kill, but definitely an efficient way to get through the boss off screen. Oh no! Come on. Come on. 3 in a row. Go for one more. Oh, God. Ah, oh, come on. Just one more. Just one more. There we go. Well, that and they didn't have blue LEDs screaming at them. Although, maybe like epileptic seizures like that were just largely undiagnosed. I can't speak to the science of it, but there was a lot of neglect back in the day too. Whew. Can we do this quickly? Almost. Yeah! And now I have no missiles to take care of the big problem. Whoa. Ow, 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 ow. Give me a green one, por favor. There we go. And done. Phew. That's definitely one of the cooler things about Metroid Fusion is that you have to, like, all suit abilities you have to earn from bosses. Whereas in other games it was like always loot scattered about. There's plenty of loot here too, but you had to really earn the stuff in this game. A long time ago, I wanted to make a Metroid clone based on that concept, but I've never had the know-how to, like, put it together. Okay, I need to find a navigation room after I save. Okay, where am I? Okay, yeah, it's upstairs, right there. Ooh, what's behind this? Ah, recharge room. Nice. I still have not played through all of Metroid Prime yet. I have it on my Switch, but I want to save that for when I've got a full, like, long play slot ready to go. No problem, Dahlia. Enjoy the vibes if you can. Samus, it's as I feared. The breeding environments have been invaded by the X-parasites. Sector 1 SRX shows several abnormalities on biosensors. Sector 1 is a simulation of the SR388 ecosystem. To get there, take the main elevator to the access shaft and use elevator 1. Is your objective clear? Use the navigation room just inside for further briefing. I'm not sure, but I think whoever allowed the X into the environment may also be linked to the earlier explosion. Alright. Ow! No time to save, let's rock and roll. Let's see. Okay. Okay, I see. Just gotta go all the way down. I don't know what it is about these games, but... Oh, no, I don't want to go in there. That's an Arctic chamber, and because we're Metroids, we don't do great in the cold. Always helpful? Wait, is there one? No. I'll see how much secret knowledge I've got in the tank, but I don't know. Okay. You're not gonna want to miss this. Say hello to SAX. The evil twin I never knew I didn't want. I love environmental storytelling. Well, that was more like visual storytelling, but you get the point. Alright, Adam, what exactly happened up there? That you can explain to Samus? The main elevator leading to the access shaft has been severely damaged. It will be totally unusable for some time, unfortunately. Some unknown agent is at work. Something very powerful. Certainly not human. I'll report when I know more. Now, listen closely. The X in Sector 1 have invaded the atmospheric stabilizers. They must want to alter the environment to their needs. They are already reproducing. Clear all 5 atmospheric stabilizers to stop them. Is your objective clear? Yep. Now, get moving. 25 rockets and plenty of stuff to deal damage with. When I played this first, I only took, what was it, 3 parts? So I figure if I do a fair bit of progress and don't let myself get caught up on anything, I should be able to get through this before the month's end. Should. Doesn't mean I will. Ow, ow, ow! Okay. Oh boy. The last thing I want to be is somewhere toasty. Come on, don't miss the easiest shot in the world, Ricky. 4 more to go. What I want to know is, how do you make something that detailed? Oop, wait, can I get to that? Yes. Like that 3D art, man. Those tile sets, it probably just takes more artistic skill. There's some things I probably just have to work on, that's all. Alright, room 2. Nice and toasty. You may like it, but I'm not exactly the biggest fan. Not without a Varia suit, at least. Alright, get out of here, munchkins. Oh yeah. Timely reference. I was just watching The Wizard of Oz. Yesterday, my father wanted to celebrate my dear old grandma's passing a long time ago. She used to love watching The Wizard of Oz. Had a lot of memorabilia of it, I think. So we wanted to watch it in her honor. It's a good time. I don't think I didn't remember a lot of it, to be honest. It's still fantastic, though. Still holds up very well. Okay, I cannot touch that lava without getting burned real bad, so I'll just avoid getting stewed right now. Okay. Okay, more pirates. Let's see. Let me double check back this way, though. I didn't reach the bottom of that tunnel. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, is this the skill chamber? No, it's over here. That's right. This is the skill chamber. Can I wall jump? Hey, first try. That's stupidly easy with the gravity jump. I'm glad I got to prove that I know how to play this game. And a little bit of a flex too, why not? Okay, can't get through there just yet. That's a no-go, so we're heading back up top. Trying to think of what I remember playing this game, like what situations I was in. I was definitely bored. I was definitely in my bed. This was probably like one of my go-to wintertime games because it's so like self-contained. You can take it as slow as you like. Like, I actually remember that was a whole lot of terribleness. I remember reading an article in a Game Informer magazine that was like purely about all those PSP games and GBA games you would play when you were feeling sick or wanted to stay indoors, feeling cold, just under a blanket. And this was This was definitely high ranked. I forget what the other ones were. Man. If I had to say one more game, obviously Pokemon has to be on that list, right? Pokemon has to be on that list of cozy games to play under the covers. But for me, this is definitely one of them. Maybe Pokemon Leaf Green. Ow! What else did I have? I had this. I had Pokemon. I had the Mario 3. Man. My collection is like right behind me. I should probably go just look, but that would require me recalibrating all sorts of stuff. Oh, that's right. One of my big ones was Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's right. That game goes on forever, and you can just binge it as a beautiful testament to dungeon crawlers. That game is fun. That game sucks so many hours out of you, but it's fun. And you get to play as a Pokemon that was decided by your personality. I think I kept rolling Bulbasaur on that, though. Ow! Come on. Just a little bit closer of an angle. There we go. You were Trico? You know what? That makes a lot of sense. Given all the sass we trade. Ugh. You are full on attitude, my friend. And I mean that as a compliment. Ow. Okay, I do need to farm these guys a little bit. Hang on. And maybe not take damage in the meanwhile. Nice. 'Twas fate then. Okay. Little bit more. And some rockets, if you please. There we go. That's what we want to see. My favorite color, green. I think my sister loved Blaziken. I think when I played Ruby, like for the first time on my own, I might have been a Mudkip guy. Not for the meme, mind you. That was well before the meme. But I think I might have been a Mudkip kind of trainer. Just because I got severely damaged. Oh god, speaking of severely damaged. I got a rough time in the other games playing grass. Midkip, how dare you diss my beloved Mudshot boy. Whoop. Okay, that wasn't Chozo statue. Ow. No, you don't. That wasn't... Yeah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say, all them Mudkip haters. There we go. Now we're properly Samus-like. Now we just gotta find the last environmental generator. Okay, that one's not gonna be easy. Ow. You and I are right next to each other on the keyboard. Ain't that romantic? A likely story. Nah, I get you. I getcha, I getcha. That was just a great typo. You and I and George went down to the lake one day. I'm not gonna finish that song because it's really dark. Okay, so now all we gotta do is head back on up. I do like how in this game it's more objective focused. Like, the hard part isn't figuring out where to go, but rather how to live while doing what you do best. It's kind of self-contained in that regard. Like, normally you're struggling to find a map, you're struggling to find items, you're struggling to know where to go. This, it's all about surviving what the game throws at you. Speaking of which... Okay. Hold on now. Y'all are getting a little too close for comfort. Alright, it's time to go report back to the boss. One quick save. And we're good to report what we found. Oy. Yeah. Nah, just say I'm not into politics and move on. Atmospheric stabilizers online. But many X have already made it to other sectors, it seems. In particular, Sector 2, TRO, the tropical habitat, shows abnormalities. I suspect the X entered this sector with the help of our unseen saboteur. He, or it, may be in TRO now. Samus, get over there. We need to put an end to this. Is your objective clear? Start moving. I'll brief you at the TRO navigation room. Yippee! We get to go shake hands with ourselves. Funny thing is, that sprite... As I listened to the briefing, my thoughts turned to Adam. The real Adam understood me well. He would end orders by saying, "Any objections, lady?" He knew I wouldn't disagree, and that was just his way of noting our trust. I wonder if I can trust this computer, too. What's this? Hang on. Never mind. Okay. Moving on to TRO. Another fantastic soundtrack. And one we'll be hearing quite a bit. This game is great about retracing your steps and seeing how stuff changes. You have a pocket watch? Bro, when were you gonna tell me you were dandy as hell too? I used to have a pocket watch, actually. But I keep running out of batteries for it, and it's those disc batteries that cost a fortune. I have learned the identity of our mysterious saboteur. Samus, it's an X mimicking you. I have named it the SAX. I believe the SAX came from the capsule containing your infected suit parts. It used a power bomb to escape the quarantine bay. That explosion breached the capsules containing all the X that started this disaster. But the SAX is definitely our biggest worry right now. The SAX is mimicking you at full power. You can't face it. If you see the SAX, just run. Don't think about fighting. You are still very vulnerable to cold, an unexpected side effect of the Metroid vaccine. Like Metroids, you can be frozen by an ice beam. Of course, the SAX is armed with the ice beam. Stay away. If you see it, just run. HQ says they have bomb data ready in the data room. Bombs will help you find a way out if the SAX traps you. The data room is here, but it's sealed by a level 1 hatch. You'll have to find the security room and release the level 1 locks. But per safety protocols, it's not marked on the map. You'll have to find it on your own somehow, Samus. So first, find the security room and unlock level 1. Level 1 hatches. Then go to the data room and get that bomb data. Oh, is that you that sent me a DM? Let me have a look. Is your objective clear? Ooh. It's a lot fancier than mine, that's for sure. Mine's a little bit more basic than that. Cool. I'll send you a photo of mine when I get the chance. Or hell, I even just posted an overworld pics. Keep an eye out for the SAX. I feel like doing a Vega impression from Doom is not doing it justice. I need to be more serious. Put together the chain and clasp too. Ooh. We got a metalsmith on our hands. Alright, do I need to recharge? Nope. Let's rock. Okay, those guys don't want to die that easy. Gotcha. Alright. So this is probably not going to be a good place to be. Yep, that's what I thought. I remember this place. That's not gonna work. Alright, that took how much health? Probably not much. I think I'm forgetting how much I took before. Alright, easy peasy. Wait, that's the data center? Okay, so I need to find the locks first. You used to hand make jewelry? Damn. Man, everybody's got a physical hobby except me. I mean, I'm trying to think. No, I actually don't. Aside from, like, pixel art, I don't have anything that's, like, substantial in my hands that I've made. I mean, aside from music, of course. But that doesn't really count in this context. Maybe I should pick one up. Like, Cake has actually taken up leather crafting. He's sewn together his own, shakos, which are like old Mexican army hats. He's also done, a couple of other cool knickknacks with his leather crafting skill. The hard part is probably just finding time to be able to do that sort of thing. Oh, that's right, yeah. Alright, open sesame. Yippee! Less security, which means more X, unfortunately. I'll keep that in mind, buddy. Thank you, though. Thank you. Ooh, okay, that was a bit too close. Alright. Ow. Hi, Rupee. Wait, what's down here? Out of curiosity. Okay, I'm gonna need bombs for that. Gotcha. There's nothing I remember about this game, and that's making me very happy. I remember the overall story. I remember how it ends. I remember the bosses because they're all nightmarish. But everything in between is all blank, which is good for me. Means I'm experiencing this kind of again. Well, we were warned SAX is here. Now we got evidence to back it up. Okay. Second. Okay, that's gonna break open. That, and SAX is that way, so I'm gonna see what's over here first. Ooh, okay. Hey, missiles. I'll take that. And then you check around everywhere else because this is a Metroid game. They could be in the walls. They could be in the goddamn walls and we never know. Yeah, I'm sure that tradition of spoiling things you love is never going to go away. If our history is any indication. Critter food was 50 bucks? Oh, brother. Man, stuff's getting way too expensive. Or maybe you're just feeding them too much, I'm not sure which. Okay, let me try this way again. Because I feel like there's something important back here. Yep, save room. That's very important, actually. These old games, very important. Okay. Ah, no. That makes a lot of sense, then. Yeah. You got a lot of mouths to feed, so it makes sense. That bill makes sense. You can't exactly go... At times they are changing, I guess. Shouldn't waste rockets on those guys, but we're trying to get through this and have a good time. Man, this is a crazy, there's so many crazy choices in this game. Like, that's the one best thing about Metroid games, is that because they're all sci-fi, right? You can't use conventional instrument typing. So like this has sleigh bells, this has deep tribal drums, but it also has strings to give some ambiance. Like it's a mix of a lot of different stuff, but it has to sound foreign. It has to sound unearthly. Ooh. One of these days I'll do something like that. When I have the time, which is, as I have told many a person in my life, never. Like right now. Ooh, that does sound nice. Ow! Shoots spikes out of his knees. Gotcha. Makes it smell like toothpaste everywhere you go, huh? Now I think I've had eucalyptus scented something, but I know it does smell nice. This bugger can take a beating. Okay. Okay. Ow. Have I doomed myself? Oh dear. Haha, there we go. Forgot about that. There we go. Okay, back in action. What's this way? Oh, I guess I am... Now that I think about it, I am traveling in untoward territory now. So much for now knowing where you need to go. Oh, that would have been a better idea. Ah, save room. Interesting. But yeah, like, what little I remember about Metroid Dread was amazing. Like, they did not hold back in terms of doing as many strange synthy things as they could in that game. One day I'll play it for the channel. One day. But there's so many series, like, in my mind right now, I'm thinking, obviously we finished Minish Cap, then, time permitting, we roll into Dark Souls 2. Play whatever you want to play. I know. But I put a lot of value. I put a lot of value I put a lot of worth into entertainment value when it comes to games. Like, I know it's just it should be about just having fun, right? But I don't know why, but there's some part of me that refuses to not think of it like a TV programming block. You know? You do have to play... You have to play the game a little bit when you're as tiny as I am. Obviously, this doesn't help. This is a nobody game, but I wanted to pick this because, just like you said, I wanted to play it. I am wasting missiles for no reason. Another save room? I don't think that's necessarily a bad way to live either. Like, everybody's channel looks different. And there's a reason for it. It's because people prioritize different things. Oh, this is a sneaky one, right? No, okay, that's the safe one, apparently. Is there someone down here? Aha! Oh, that's the boss door. My bad. My bad, G. Didn't mean to be here. But it works. Ah. I'm probably way underpowered to do this, but it's fine. It's just another monster that's of hideous design and Cthulhian in nature, especially this character. It's got a fun little sound it makes when it moves around. Whoop. And if it does land on me... Ow. Okay, I think I'm gonna need to hit it once. 2, 3, 4. Okay. Ah! Ow. Slightly, only slightly, eh? You ain't seen nothing yet. This game is full of good stuff that's gonna make you sleep well at night. Okay. I'm gonna do it once, huh? Okay, no, it does take 2 rockets. Great. Yeah, well, sarcasm is very much nerfed over the internet. You and I both know this. Ow. Okay, I would love to have that, if you don't mind. Thank you. But getting high jump this early is so nice. You can just get everywhere. Hello, what the heck? There's something up there. Ah, but I can't get to it without a gravity jump. That could have gone worse. Don't think that can work. Yep, just jump on out of here. Can I get through? Nope. And save. We're only making decent time, but I plan to go long. I want to try and finish this in 2 parts, if I can. But we did have to start late. I just want to see... Why are they all dead? Before I got in here. As if I didn't already know. Yeah, how is anybody supposed to afford Pokemon ZA? Power bombs, okay. Can't get up there just yet. Well, maybe they just wanted a low-key lament. Something wicked this way comes. Don't you just love it when your Game Boy has a heartbeat soundtrack? It's great. It's great. For anybody playing that for the first time, they would be wondering, how do I get past that? And fortunately for them, it walks out nice and easy. Just need to double check something. Okay. Just gonna make it a little bit louder. Yeah, speaking of creepypasta type shit, everything here is dead. D-E-A-D, done. We are following behind this thing, whatever it is. And don't think I'm scared of employment like every other Zoomer on the platform. I've had 3 jobs. They were all terrifying in their own right, yes, but I'm not afraid of them. Yeah, I know, right? This game does such a great job of creating dread. Like, it's impossible. There's no reason to fight it. Run. What are you doing? Just stay there. And that thing, by the way, that thing, it's not an event where you can, like, just avoid it. It's its own AI. It doesn't haunt you, but it does... Should I have done that? Is there a better way I could have gone? Actually, probably, yeah. I'm being too much of a gamer right now. Hold on. I do not have to wall jump there. think I can go up this way instead. Is there a way to track it? No. The SAX basically haunts you throughout this game. Consider it like a nemesis type being, but instead it appears at certain points in the game, and sometimes you will have to face it down. Obviously by running away. But if there are optional encounters as well, like that one we just had there. If we were a dumbass, stepped out into its cone of vision, it would immediately start hunting us down, right there on the spot, until we got into another screen, I think. Maybe even further. But yeah, there are various points. There are various points where the game decides, hey, you know what? It's time to face the music. Get in there with SAX. You'll do fine, buddy. I look forward to the day you do get to play this. It's a good time, even if you've seen it before. The controls are beautiful. And I reckon one particular boss you will not have a good time with. You or a certain other individual I know. Okay. Now, what's in here that was so carefully blocked off? Missiles. It's not an eye. Trust me. It's the it is. I think, is it actually called the Nightmare? It might actually be called the Nightmare Machine in this game. Don't look it up yet. I'll get to it at some point. Yeah, that thing. Let's see. Samus, we've got trouble. Releasing the security lock may have been a bad idea. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4. Yeah. Yeah, this is where it came from. It's been an optional boss in a couple of 3D Metroids. This is the game it came from. That soundbite still haunts me to this day. The SAX has invaded the water environment in Sector 4, AQA, along with several thousand X. With the blue hatches active, the SAX slipped in easily. The creature and systems in Sector 4 are already showing multiple irregularities. I'm currently investigating. I'll brief you in the navigation room when you arrive. Is your objective clear? Now, head for Sector 4. I love the boss design in this game in particular. It even outdoes Super Metroid for me. The SAX, an enemy with my strongest abilities. But does it have reason? Probably not. It's just a killing machine. In my current state, I can't face it head on. The SAX is me, only heartless. I must stop it before it learns its potential and threatens the universe. See, that's the real reason I play this game during Halloween time. That thing alone, that and Ridley scream at you during boss fights. Technically everything does in this game now I think about it. This sector has taken more damage than I expected. I knew the X were powerful and destructive, but still, this seems to be purposeful. We certainly can't rule out the possibility that the SAX has a high degree of intelligence. I find the X fascinating, especially this SAX. But I digress. This sector is home to a very large creature. The researchers called it Ceres. It is capable of moving and attacking at ultra high speed. This boss battle sucks! The more senseless and widespread destruction here may be attributed to Ceres. No doubt the SAX has released it, but I can't be sure why yet. Ceres has returned often to the breeding tank here. Its natural behavior must be to go back to it periodically. It is a valuable specimen, but you have been authorized to terminate it. If you don't, it may invade other sectors. Is your objective clear? While you're moving, be careful. Some broken power nodes have electrified the water, but we can't cut the power. Doing so would affect the whole station adversely. If you touch the water, you will be electrocuted. Conserve energy as you go. Alright, let's go kill a water snake. Yeehaw. Okay, already charged up. I want to do water themes so badly. From what I've heard in every Metroid game, sans Super Metroid, which is actually very chill. A lot of arpeggios. Sorry. A lot of lightweight synths. Reverb for sure, of some kind. I know the... Ah, that's dangerous. Yeah, that's almost instant death if I deal with that. But they're so peaceful. I've only done one water-esque theme, and it was a cover. Ah, right, I have jump ball. I forgot about that. Okay, get rid of you nice and quickly. Okay. There's secrets up there, so I'll go there first. Man, this kind of makes me low-key want to play Phoenix Wright. Just the chill bass and all that. Can't believe Mr. Suman himself called my pocket watch cool, though. I told you, I used to own one. They're actually really practical when they work. Especially for a suit in particular, because if you wear a suit with it, or a jacket of some kind, you can stash it in the pocket and then use the hook, if it's got one, to attach it to your jacket itself. So it's really serving well. Ah, okay. By an inch. There we go. There we go. Also, what am I saying? I've been Mr. Suit for some time. I wear one. That qualifies me enough in this day and age. You know, around Tejas, overdressed is wearing a jacket, a button-down shirt, blue jeans, and boots. That's overdressed to many a citizen down south. Hell, maybe it's just overdressed in this day and age. I don't know. Okay, what's down here? Fish. Dangerous fish. That I can't run away from. Speaking of being Mr. Suit Man, Mr. Suiter Man, I still have to finish that suit review, or that formal wear review. did well. I should do the second part at some point. It's probably going to be in November now that I think about it. I was going to make, like, I think I've said this before, but I'm going to make November my non-gaming streams, or else, Ricky. You need to do something else with your life. Okay. I don't think I need to go this way just yet. But I've got a lot of special interest streams in the old noggin for November. Maybe that can be one of them. Let's see, I think I need... Don't I need speed booster for this? I do. And there's only one place we're gonna get speed booster. So in due time, I will get to the big bad villain of, what is it? Pokemon... I forgot. Who is... Isn't it like in something Rose? Who's a big bad villain of some game I haven't played yet? Chairman Rose, thank you, yeah. Yeah, I still haven't gotten to his outfit yet, which is an interesting one, let me tell you what. Sword and shield. Ah, okay. That would explain why he's so elegantly dressed, and in the way he is. Which, by the way, so I think I've talked about how none of my suits fit, right? It's a tragedy, I know, if you haven't heard the news. But basically, I shrunk down a whole chest size, and now not everything tense on me. Really? So, Cake, being an ex-costume freak, actually went through his closet recently and dug out a suit jacket that fits me. It is kind of garish, though. It's, man, how do I describe it? It is a gray chalk stripe? Maybe pinstripe? It's a gray, like, medium gray jacket with white pinstripes, peak lapels like this one right here, and it has 6 useless buttons and 1 to button it closed, so it makes a U shape. And it's a single button deep V. It's ridiculous, but it fits. So I said, you know what? I haven't got anything else that fits. I'll take it off your hands. I'll try to take a picture of it when I got the time. Just, it looks ridiculous, man. He says he thinks the cut might be from like the 70s or 80s, based on how extravagant it is, and Saris isn't where he's supposed to be. And something has been tearing through town. Alright. Can we get 3 merciful ones in a row? No. Yeah, I didn't think so. Only 1. Not bad. Now let's see if we survive this fight, because this one is a pain in the neck. I hate this one. I hate this one so much. Oh. Okay, which is the one where he barrels straight through? There he is. He is coming at Mach speed to hunt us down. Okay. Ow. Ooh, that was too close. Where are you? Saris, there you are. Okay. Didn't feel like it. Damn it. Come on, big guy. Ooh, okay, that was a quick draw. That's what I thought. I'm glad I remember the patterns. Aw, long shot didn't work. Smile, you son of a... Nice! Okay, don't get in the water. The water is death. It's not, but it's plenty painful if I get hit by him, and it's because I slow down. Whew. First try. What is that, 3 bosses crushed in one stream? I remember more of this game than I thought. Okay, let's see if I can do a speed boost or a spark. Ah! Nope. Need to do it from back here. Or not. I wonder if I can do... charge it. Nope. You gotta lift off a little bit off the ground. So I'll just go down here. Oh! That's what we're supposed to do. My bad. I was overthinking it. There we go. Now we can save and get that water pump station on. Good memories with this game. Good memories. I think out of all the consoles I have owned, my GBA has to have the most hours. I don't have a record of it, obviously, but I reckon that thing was my saving grace on long road trips. Let's see, what have I not explored? Okay, that I'm pretty sure is for a good reason. Or not. Okay, don't want to mess with that if it's a different color than the rest. Alright. Save. Let's see what's over here. Oh, don't tell me this is a speed trap. No, it can't be. Too slow for it. It's probably more like... Whoa, okay. Send a missile up there. Let's see what we find. Ah, this is the E-Tank. Nice. That was way too close. Okay, so now what we gotta do is turn off the water in here. Easy peasy. Stay away from Finding Nemo over there and move on out of here. God, that's a name I haven't heard in a long time. I don't think I've actually ever watched that movie start to finish, now that I'm thinking of it. There's a lot of Disney and DreamWorks stuff I've never watched, except in a doctor's or dentist's office. That's where I saw a lot of my children's stuff back in the day. God, it's been forever since I've been to the dentist, though. It's a minor concern, but not one I have to worry about just yet. I don't think I'm as bad as Bori is. I hope. Bam. I haven't checked in on his latest VOD, by the way. I hope the monkey's doing okay. Yeah, I'm probably due to have mine taken out at some point too. They aren't bothering me, but they're definitely a concern of mine. Alright. Only takes a couple of weeks to recover. Just a weekend to recover from the pain. I'll keep that in mind. My teeth aren't a happy story in themselves, and we won't go into the details. Alright. That's right. I think I remember how this one works. Gotcha, gotcha. That didn't work out as I planned. There we go. Now we just take the A train back onto the road and push forward. Ah! Now we go. Okay. Now, the question is, how do we get down there? Ah! He answers his own question. Because I feel like there's some goodies down here. Power bombs, damn it! Okay. I'll have to keep that in mind for next time. Now, I'm not that much of a completionist fiend, but... Okay, golden crab, sure. They didn't give me the good shit, but they gave me some good... They gave me the good shit some sugar addicts would like to get their hands on. Eesh. That's dangerous stuff. Okay, that, if I recall correctly, I can't get to that just yet. What's this over here, though? Nothing I can get to. Okay. Good on you. Yeah. That stuff's dangerous. But if it works, it works. And sometimes people's pain is too much. Okay, quick save. A quick sip. Moving on up. What's our next spot? What's our next mission, boss? So Ceres had been infected by the X2. Well, as a result, you've recovered another ability. At this rate, you may be able to face the SAX yet. But that's still a ways off. Yes, I can run away in an efficient manner, sure. That's a great asset. HQ has more support data. This time, it's the missile upgrade data. You desperately need this, but the data room here is sealed with a level 4 lock. That's the highest security level. Let's avoid opening sensitive areas unless it's necessary. Also, the route to the data room in Sector 2 is blocked by still more SAX activity. I note a deliberate activity pattern. It's as if it's blocking your recovery intentionally. Samus, it looks like your best option for this download is in Sector 3, Pyre. You will find the PYR data room on your map after using a navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Now, head for Sector 3. Might be back later. Have fun, y'all. Thank you, Ryan. I needed that bad luck because I need to get slowed down. Studies have shown that redheads have a higher pain tolerance and need more anesthesia in order to be properly put to sleep. So there's your fun fact for the day. Yippee, what a fun fact. I knew they were hard-headed. I didn't know it was genetic. Damn. That's the wrong way. They really are built different, ain't they? Not this time. I'll never lose my focus, especially when it comes to Metroid. I love this series too much. That old joke, good God. You say that. One day you'll get me, Ryan. And you have gotten me in the past, so you know, that spell's got to work at some point. Again. Thankfully, the X has not invaded this area yet. The data room is sealed by another security hatch. In order to download, you must find the security room here and activate level 2 hatches. This may allow the SAX and X to parasites into the area, but we are left with no choice. Your recovery is our main goal. The data room is here, as I explained. As I explained, security rooms can't be shown on the map. Be careful, Samus. You will see very violent organisms here. And avoid the ultra-heated areas. Your suit can't take such high temperatures, but we're working on it. Level 2 hatches are green. Release the lock and proceed to the data room for download. Super missile data is ready. Your firepower will triple. Is your objective clear? Yep. First, activate green hatches, then go to the data room. There are no ultra-heated areas on this route, so turn back if you enter one. Alright, yet another security hatch to release, yet another problem to solve, yet more power to gain. Let's kill it. Okay. Now, if we can't get there just yet, where do we need to go? Maybe this way? Ow, 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 ow. Okay, speaking of burns. Ah, okay. Gotta break the speed limit here real quick. Text out if you're watching. I assure you this is completely legal. Ah, damn it. Let's see. I think this is the way. Yep. Just do a little bit of hacking by attaching ourselves into the mainframe, and voila! Green meaning on our team. Security hatch level 2 is unlocked. And unfortunately, the X are now here. And the music becomes sinister. Excellent. Ow. Okay, now... yeah, we're going the right way. Whoa. Ow. How much does that take? Yeesh. I really shouldn't waste these, but these guys are super powerful, and I'm not. Story of my life. Not that way just yet. You know, speaking of that, Dahlia, I don't know what it is, but my mother swears up and down that I am not... You know what? That's out of character, and I won't complete that sentence. I guess I can say it. I can say it like so. when I was alive, my mother swore up and down I had dark brown hair, even though my hair was black, like the night. Still does to this day. And I don't see it. Like, she thinks in the sunlight your hair color can change. Like, just like that. But I think that's just how hair works. Like, cotton, for example, when you put it in light, it looks creamy. Cream colored. When you put it against, like, proper white, it is cream colored. And I think it just has to do with the light. It's simple as that. In the sun, mine shines a coppery gold. See? Yeah, it's just a trick of the light, nothing more. Let me see. Do you want to go down there? I'll go down here just heck of it. Close your mouth. Whoa. These are superheated, I think. Oh yeah. I better get out of that kitchen. I should really conserve my energy. Specifically my missiles, because I'm starting to run low. There we go. Okay, almost wasted that. Man, I'm getting really good at these wall jumps, damn. Somehow my hair coloring was so rare that cosmetologists have gotten pissed when I asked for a quote on full color. Oy. Yeah, I have a feeling you haven't exactly what it takes. You haven't exactly got what it takes to be a career cosplayer, huh? At least you can still wear wigs. That was a cheeky dodge. Whoop. Take your health too. I am mucking up in the greatest way possible. Okay. I forget I can just jump ball. My hair is a natural gradient from the base of my neck to the top of my head, and I have a natural... Wait, what? What does that mean? What's a natural money piece? Whoa! Ow. My health is looking dangerously low now. And I know this particular spot. Money piece is the spot where people part their hair. They dye it a little lighter to accentuate and frame the face better. Oh. Oh, okay, interesting. You learn something every day. Okay. Now my missiles are even better. Excellent. Now if only I could aim better. Oh no. I have to go into this fight with how much health? Yeah, that's not an option. Oh, that's not great at all. No sirree, Bob. Please be a recharge station. Yes, that is exactly what I need. I will take it, good sir. Just to double check. Okay. Recharge. 75 missiles, full health, and a save room. There is nothing between me and victory except skill, and I'm usually lacking. Alright. Grit your teeth, let's do this. Whoa! And already I messed it up. Okay. Down. Where is he at? Okay, that's bad. Okay, I need to get on top of him. Okay, those things are indestructible. Gotcha. Worth a shot. There we go. That's some decent damage. No kidding, yeah. The sound design in this game is crazy good. Two, three. Almost got him. Not hitless, but damn good try, though. Damn it. And if I stay above him. There we go. Significant damage on that. Time to right, perfect. There we go. Kill! Whew. Okay, walked away with half my health. That's pretty impressive, not gonna lie. Not bad at all. Now, don't die, these guys. I should probably go back and save, huh? Nah, we're fine. We got super missiles. What's to worry about? Aside from everything. We got this. I've beaten this game several times before. I got this. Totally not hubris spewing out of my mouth right now. Alright, there we go. What is this? Is this another bullshit jump I don't know about? Can't bomb jump like that, huh? Okay. I won't worry about it then. Okay, now we just gotta get back to the navigation room and we'll be good as gold. There we go. Made it back alive. Dude, the one GBA game I'm really looking forward to playing though is Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga, but it's not spooky enough. Enough. It's got some interesting parts, but I don't think it's spooky at all actually now that I think about it. It's a good game, though. I see that you encountered a rogue security robot. You may destroy it if you meet it again. Your safety is vital. But as to your brief, level 2 security locks are released. So sectors 5 and 6 are open. That means those sectors have likely been infiltrated by X. Oh, excuse me. That's an empty one. Oh dear. They are much harder to stop than we initially suspected. Sector 5 Arc is sub-zero. You're still susceptible to cold from the vaccine side effects, so you'll take damage if you even set foot inside there. Avoid Sector 5 for now, but in the meantime, HQ is working on data to adjust your suit for extreme temperatures. Once we have the transmission, you can download it, but the X have destroyed all the data rooms you have used so far. I have no doubt their capacity for critical I no longer doubt their capacity for critical thought. You'll have to use the data room in the night habitat. Sector 6, Knock. Go to Sector 6 and access the navigation room there. Is your objective clear? Yep. Tread lightly, Samus. You're the only one who can do this. And the X may be much more dangerous than we know. Well, gas me up, why don't you? Make me sound like the hero I am. And he's talking shit behind my back, of course. Does Samus suspect anything? No, I do not think so. Good. Monitor her closely. Affirmative. Out. Alright. To the nighttime sector we go. And... almost... there. Aw. Missed it by a hair. Alright. The purple sector. The various suit data is here from HQ, ready to download. Get moving to a data room. But there's a problem. X from Sub-Zero Sector, ARC, are here in Sector 6, Knock. And they've been changed by the cold. If you absorb one, you'll be frozen from within. This seems like a deliberate tactic. Once you download the various suit modification, you'll be out of danger. Just be extremely careful until then. The Knock data room is here. Remember, avoid the blue X. Use your beam to stun them in order to get by. Is your objective clear? Yep. Be careful. They are hunting you actively now, Samus. And this area is very dark. Proceed with extreme caution. Oh joy, the dark. My favorite time of night. It's the only time of night, actually. Alright. I think we cleared this boss, and then we call it a night. But we're making crazy progress. I didn't expect to be doing this well, but here we are. What's down here? Aw, man. Okay, I'll remember that's there. And move on with my life. 2, 3. And where are those blue bastards? Here they are. Just to demonstrate exactly what happens. Ugh. Gives me the chills just looking at it. Nope, 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 nope. Oh, that's a lot. Okay. Let's try over here first. Okay, nope, even worse. Is there anywhere that ain't cold-ridden? Those I know are holding cold X's. See? Okay, no, it's everywhere, basically. So, up top is bad, down there, over there is bad, this has got to be the better option. Yeah, no, I don't want to deal with that nonsense. Let's try this way. Ah, okay then. I have to deal with that nonsense. Great. Nope. Oh. God, that's a lot of health. Nope. Please be somewhere safe. Yes! I remember this room. This is good. This is a good place. I'm just gonna have to farm a bit. Man. So... I hear there's this, like... There's gonna be this big food festival coming to one of my local malls this weekend. And I don't know how I feel about potentially going. On one hand, there might be a lot of fish because it's a weeb food festival. On the other hand, I might not have anything to eat there. But the good news is that the food court actually has something I can eat. I tried a slice of cheese pizza with tomato sauce and I didn't suffer all that much, I think. So maybe I am actually getting better. Who knows? I have to still talk to a proper medical professional about my condition, but maybe there is a light at the end of the tunnel. Who knows? But I might know a friend who might be interested. Might be able to ask Raves if they want to come along. My only problem with that is that it's also going to be on the same day of another minorly important event. And I've got to decide which event I'm going to. Ah, rats. So, remember how I said SAX encounters are optional? This is one of them. And if you screw it up like so... Okay. You get got. Yeah, it's not fun. And guess what? There are several encounters where we don't have an option. It's one of the many moments that I appreciate in gaming where you get to feel like you're facing off against another player character. And they've actually made a mod based on those fights specifically where a player SAX gets to hunt you throughout your run. So yeah, SAX is one of the most terrifying things you can ever encounter as a kid. And that theme is etched into my brain. Now, where were we supposed to go in here again? I forgot. I think... That's right. Okay. My bad. I could have escaped like that. Damn it. I kind of want to go back and retry now. Hold on. Can I go far enough back? I can, actually. Damn. Alright, I'm dumb enough to try this. Okay. I'm dumb enough to try this. Just once. Just once. And I'll create a suspend point in case I screw it up. But just for the sake of demonstration. Because I've never done these encounters, like... Ah! Yep, never mind. I think I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm not that skilled. Alright. Yeah, I'll just take it easy. We have to waste time again. Whoops. One more? Okay, but a little late on this one, because I need... a little bit of space to get by. Okay. That was a bit tighter than I expected. Yeah, so that's a preview of an SAX encounter. Hope you enjoyed. I didn't. I have never done that before. Okay. This is guesswork. Ow! Nope, not you. Not gonna let you take me. And already some more boss music. How joyous. At least this guy goes down in one hit. Hey! That's mine, buddy! That's my data! Thief. Oh! That's not good. Okay, so I have to take him out using this. Ow! I'm in the water. There we go. And bounce. And service. Oh, come on. There we go. Whoop. Play a little bit of missile tennis. What kind of Mega Man type shit is this? I know. It's crazy. The enemy design in this game in particular is wild. There we go. Varia suit's back online. And we get a shiny new coat of paint with it. Yellow. Okay. My kingdom for a beam upgrade, but you know, we ball. Ah, sweet cold. Thank you. And now that the X have registered that I'm not affected by the cold, they're actually going to change behavior. In due time, obviously. Okay. Now this takes me back up here, so I'm gonna ignore that for a second. See what's over here. Yep, now they're ignoring me. Hey, nice. Even more missiles. Hang on. What was that? I see cool shiny stuff I want. Let's run it back one more time. Back up top. From the top. Top of the 9th. You know, I can't believe, like, at any point in my life, I enjoyed Mega Man. Like, I used to run X all the time. But now in my old in age, I dread playing Mega Man. It's still fun, don't get me wrong. But boy, is it a toughie. Okay, I don't see nothing here, so I probably have to power bomb it later. Unless... Ha! Had to be around somewhere. Ow! That treasure hunter sense serves me sometimes. Alright, save, head back to navigation, and we'll see how I feel. Because I could... This is, I think, is one of the few games I could marathon, to be honest. If I was that type of streamer, which I'm not. I heard that apparently that my dad used to play it, but I just don't see it considering he'd get pissed off whenever any of us mention games. Well, maybe there's a reason. Maybe Mega Man is that reason. Maybe he was a rage game kind of enjoyer. He just enjoyed suffering. Hang on, wait. There was a missile back here, right? No, wait. Hang on. Let me see. Yes and no. Okay. Ow! Okay, I don't think it's over here, per se. Alright, stop being fancy with all the wall jumps, Ricky. You don't need to do it all the time. They are cool, and I couldn't do them as a kid, but they are unnecessary. That one right there is just a fluke. It wasn't the video games caused violence type of person, but he was pretty close with that kind of group. I see. I see, okay. So it was a little bit more of prejudice than it was what he thought of him. Power bombs, damn it. Okay, not this way just yet. But a full 83 stockpile of super missiles is nothing to sniff at, damn. Come back here! I need me my icy. My icy hot, please. Thank you kindly. Missiles! Give me my missiles. I know they're in here somewhere. I knew it. I knew it. I knew I remembered that bat hiding something. Creative, isn't it? To hide an enemy behind a collectible. I feel like there's been several other games that have done it, but I can't remember them off the tip of my tongue. Obviously, mimics. Mimics immediately come to mind. But collectibles by themselves? Not really. Not many, unless you're a Metroidvania. And it can't be helped, man. Wait. Some people just don't mesh with their family. And you know, that just means you want to be better than them. Okay. Now how the heck do I get to that? Okay, there's a secret entrance. Only a morph ball could get through it. So that means... Up to you, man. If you want to hear another word out of that man's mouth, that's between you and him. The way you've described him, that's a call you have to make. Okay. Now we can focus on getting out of here. Oh no. Okay, maybe I should take those little guys a little bit more seriously. Which, by the way, speaking of little guys, that clip is done. I just have to finish subtitling it. I have to get off my rear and actually give it some better thought. Just to be the bigger person. I guess I can see it. How did that X download the various suit data? This doesn't seem to make any sense at all. Unless the X have the ability to process data organically. At any rate, you have the various suit data. Now you will be protected from extreme temperatures. More importantly, the SAX will no longer be able to freeze you, so you can escape easier. But you're still too weak. That thing is too much for you. You currently have no way of damaging it. But my simulations indicate that a penetrating weapon like the weight plasma beam might work. Developing modification data will take HQ some time though. There is also a chance that you may be able to restore your plasma beam by absorbing a large core X, as you did with the charge beam function. As for restoring the ice beam functionality, I doubt it. Your current cellular makeup would reject that kind of addition. Therefore, HQ has developed an ice missile upgrade. This will add a freezing effect to your missiles. It will help. Go to Sector 5 ARC for the download. Is your objective clear? Now, get moving. Alright. How do I feel? I feel like I can go with full 3. I just need to monitor my liquid consumption. And we can make this a nice 2-parter for the spooky season. And don't worry, Little Nightmares is going to be on the docket, whether I feel like it or not. It was just not a good day to be me that day. But I feel much better. I feel more confident, and I've got some exciting stuff brewing in the background. I just need the time to finish it. And that time will come, hopefully soon, because I want it out before October ends. You need to download data for the ice missile upgrade, but as you might expect, the data room here is secured. Level 3 security hatches are yellow. Release the security lock and download the data as usual. And experiment with those new missiles. They will be helpful. Is your objective clear? Yuppers! You know what to do. Go to do it. Go to it. My mouth is slowly losing function. Save. This is my favorite theme. Like, I have a couple of themes in gaming that play in my head whenever I experience their environmental counterparts IRL. You have a job to do, go do it. Yeah. Okay. Just narrowly hit it by an inch. Okay. Okay. Can I get up there? Nope. Need the gravity. Okay. Oh, that. Yeah. Yeah, you never know. You never know it until you're like talking for eight hours a day, working a job like that. But your mouth can get tired just as any other muscle can. Like, it's not your mental. It is literally your lips going nice and tired from all the time they're moving. Streamers, I'm sure, have it much worse. Case in point, myself. Are you winning? So far, so good, honestly. We have been crushing every boss first try. Which means, yes, your bad luck hasn't been working. And we only died once to the SAX, which is like the big bad of this game. Sure, let's see, what kind of dice do I feel like? Even for a good pixel game like this. And listen to this. This theme played in my head during the big freeze down south of 23, I think. Good luck for me. Well, that cancels out your earlier bad luck. It's this theme and Jurassic Park Operation Genesis's storm theme that play in my head every time I see natural disasters. These songs epitomize those greatly. Great. Speaking of greatly. Let me get rid of these guys. Open up the hatch. And zoom! Basically, yes. I will be freezing my tailbone off and hearing this playing constantly in my head because it's so good. Like, it is like... It's like using glass. 21? Okay. Yeah. Yeah, it has to have been during my earlier years, yeah. Because I remember actually trying to stream during that big freeze. It was bad. It was bad, man. Like, the feeling will never leave me of, like, never being warm, feeling my spine chilled at all times, even though I was, like, 3 layers in. Yeah, it was not that long ago. Oh no! I released the clamshells. Ow! Seafood's on the menu, boys. Yeah, but that feeling alone during the big freeze is why I will never enjoy the cold. Is because I cannot stand that feeling. Never again. Okay, this way is not the way I need to go. I only remember because my ex was staying in her hometown in Texas at the time. Yeah. That shit was terrifying, by the way. Like, imagine if you would... a place that you enjoy so much for being warm and toasty, where you get to wear shorts every day during summer and spring. Yeah, we weren't. And because of that, our power went out across the state. Like, power lines frozen, power generators busted, explosions, people didn't know how to keep themselves warm. There was CO2 poisoning all around because people were leaving their engines on in garages trying to stay warm. It was bad, man. We did not know what to do with ourselves. A lot of people froze to death, I'm sure, but it was a terrifying time. I'm lucky I had a big old gato to keep me company under a big cozy sleeping bag. Then we had a space heater, one of those old gas heaters that that's installed in your wall. Exactly, yeah. Like, New York people know you need to wear long johns, heavy things, no denim if you can help it. Like, They live in it. They know how to deal with it. Up here in New England, we need to be equipped. Yeah. New England is like in the isolation belt in terms of snowstorms. Like I've heard y'all up north need to like shelter in, basically. Yeah, you're snowed in. Yeah. And in some places in the US, people just hibernate. No joke, hibernate. They have to store enough food, store enough firewood. They rough it. They practically rough it in some places in the US. It's terrifying to think of as a southern boy. Alright, time to get that data upgrade. So this is ice missiles. Nice. Snowplows, heavy machinery to salt the roads. Yeah, so did we, but it's a lot of it's pretty hard to do when you ain't got power running. Ah. Damn it. That looked really useful. Hello. Ooh, what's this? Think I need the gravity jump here. Back in 2011, I think it was, my area got hit hard by a major snowstorm in October. Ooh, that's one unfortunate Halloween time, ain't it? Mama Inkart said she's been growing up in places where the snow's been up to her hips? Good God. Okay, I think I missed. Yeah, I can't imagine that. We got... What was it? Maybe up to our... Damn it, not again! These X are getting shifty, I tell you what. Power lines were down, trees fell over, basically lost all power. Family has always had gas stoves, so that's how we stayed warm. Yeah, in Tejas, it was basically up to our, like, our shoes. That's it. It's like 2 inches maybe, and that was terrifying for us. Because, well, you couldn't get shit done, basically. Roads were frozen over, power was out, and ain't nobody in Texas got snow chain tires. I can assure you that. Oh, no you don't. Ah, man. Okay. I remember those things can be frozen like that, yeah. That's semi-dangerous too. It's a lot of gas to be using up. Okay, now how do I get out of here again? I think it's like so? Yeah, there we go. And then for this... I think we can't break through here without... That's right, a speed boost. And then this boy, this lad here, has got to supply us with what we need. See, the X can be useful. One second, everything is fine, and the next second, complete darkness in the house. Yep! That's my experience, too. It's terrifying. Okay. Ah, crud. Hey, there we go. Okay, now we can make it back safely. Alright, that walking, talking clam monster decided I didn't exist. That's awful nice of him. Yeah. Power outages show you also just how useless you are. We're getting close. Both of us know what that is. Remember chillin', no pun intended, with my brother inside, and then the power went out. We grabbed our coats and threw snowballs at each other. Anyway, we've got a problem on our hands. Bigger than whatever's lurking in the shadows, unfortunately. Let's go deal with it ASAP. Yeah. Emergency in Sector 3, higher. The area can melt down soon. It seems that the main boiler's cooling unit is malfunctioning. This could easily destroy the entire research station, as it would likely trigger the auto-destruct explosives. We have about 6 minutes. Hurry to Sector 3 and access the control room to the side of the main boiler room. Most of the systems in Pyre are down because of this. Again, we know who to blame. The SAX must have hacked into the main system's control file. What impressive intelligence. Is your objective clear? There's little time. Hurry to the control room in Sector 3. My favorite, time-based problems. Yay! And this one sucks because we're going to a lava-based area. Ooh, boy. Yeah, I know. It's great. It's great foreshadowing. Okay. What do I need to... Where do I need to go? Down, 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 down. Okay. So, not that way for sure. Okay. I keep forgetting. That's not running down the clock. Okay, good. Can't go that way. Whoa. Right, I need to speed boost my way through this. Yep, nothing waits for good old writing, reading, and arithmetic. Has that ever confused anybody? Like, how... Oh boy. Even the school system misspells its own shit. Obviously, it's for the sake of having a cool limerick to go with your education system, but still. Reading, writing, and arithmetic. I couldn't do it. There we go. That works. Okay, this one. That one works. God, I love freeze missiles. No, you don't. Out of my way, fellas. We're all gonna go down if I don't get up there. Nope. Oh boy. I'm starting to feel the heat myself. Jeez, and I'm just playing the game. Oh, get out of my way. We're all gonna go down in a blaze of fire if I don't get rid of this thing. You, off the control panel! Oh, you ain't human. Okay, okay, I know how this plays. Ooh. Nope. Give me that. Purple beams. Time segments freak me out, which there's a segment like that in Minish Cap. Didn't we go through that already? Or was that not it? Alright, let's just check up here, make sure there's no goodies. There's a few of them. Oh, joy. Okay, made it out of that one alive. Hey! Okay, this place is still melting, but you know, it's less critical melting. Ow, 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 ow! Imagine, if you would, a technology where you could literally just submerge yourself in liquid lava. Would you try it? Or would you worry that they're scamming you into dying without being remembered? Or being remembered as the first test subject of a failed experiment? To be known as the first person who took a spa dive in lava. I wouldn't take it. But then again, there's a lot of million-dollar bets I wouldn't take. I tested with something or someone first before I dived in. Interesting solution. See, I don't know what it is, but Cake loves those hypotheticals. Like, $1 million, but he's always obsessed with that. And I kept telling him, no, there's nothing I would do for $1 million, because nothing is worth $1 million. No amount of potential harm to me is worth $1 million. B. B. You and I are different then. It's okay, B. I know. Money is nice. Yeah, no. No. Nothing is worth $1 million to me. B! Please! Damn it. Okay, it's not the wave beam. Or is it phase beam they call it in this game? Okay. Wait, it's an actual thing? It's not just mythical hyperbole? Do I want to know what this is? Yeet. Okay. World's spiciest sucker. People can only last a minute with it in their mouth at best. Jeez. Yeah, that would be instant death for me and probably a couple of other people. Ow. Okay, so that's trashed. I do recall there being one spot I couldn't get to, so now I've got the Various suit. Yeah, $1 million, but you end up like yours truly. Do you really want that? Do you really want to end up with no spice tolerance whatsoever? No ability to take acidic stuff? That's probably what did me in. Just a whole bunch of spice and grease. You're a braver soul than I be. But then again, we knew that from the start now, didn't we? There's one extra secret. Oh, I know where I have to go to get that, damn it. Okay, is that... yeah, that's the boiler room. Alright, what the heck is over here? Death, as per usual. Ah. Okay, let's proceed carefully. Ah. Carefully, he says. Falls into a vat of liquid that burns him, he says. Whatever, we got there. Imagine risking your taste buds for money, though. I risked it for happiness. That was already too much. For the ability to eat piles and piles of stuffed crust pizza. Ooh. Okay. I don't think I've ever been here, actually. Okay, that's interesting. Powerbomb? How does this one work? Okay, okay, okay. I'm not seeing the magic here, but keep going. Don't tell me. Don't tell me I have to save a spark. No, there's no way. There's no way. Yeah, there's no way I understand how to get through this just yet. We'll come back to this later. I don't think I can, like, redirect after a shine spark. But let me see. This does hurt me if I recall correctly. Yeah, no, you can't cancel out of that. Yeah, I know. Let's return back to the navigation room, get our next marching orders, and call it a night. And hopefully not die on the way there. That would be really embarrassing. Nice of you to remind me, though. I've been keeping an eye on the time. I could use a meal right about now, anyway. Whew. And my back could use a rest. Yeah, it sneaks up on you every now and again. Like for you, it is 11. What, did you have a moment of like, oh god, where's the time gone? Alright, new marching orders, and then we'll save and quit. The X mimicked a crew member. It all makes sense now. The X can absorb the memories and knowledge of their prey. What an astounding find. HQ was very impressed. But don't you find it strange? This could have destroyed the station with the X in it, not to mention the SAX. Unusual for a self-preserving species like the X, unless your presence is an even greater threat, a threat to the existence of X elsewhere. This is only a hypothesis. Perhaps their survival instinct is in conflict with their newly borrowed intelligence. Don't let your guard down just yet. The X are still a threat. Yeah, me too, buddy. Me too. Me too, B. My back just feels like it's overburdened at all times. Samus, I see biosigns on the habitation deck. Survivors? The infected crewman you saw has survived until recently. Maybe there's a chance. Signs emanate from there. Is your objective clear? I've just restored power to the main elevator. Use it to return and look for any survivors. Okay. Group chiropractor meeting? I don't trust them. I believe chiropractors are technically still a experimental science, so I kind of lump them in with acupuncture as well. I'll just suffer in silence. Don't worry about me. But yeah, that'll do it for Super Metroid for tonight. Well, I don't got any egregious limb problems at the moment, so I'll take your word on that, though. If I need it, then I've got no choice. But let's go ahead and head back to the chat screen. Have a little talk about tomorrow's big deal. Okay, let me just go ahead and chop down the Switch. And I see a masseuse I won't object to. I would love somebody to finally get all of the knots that have built up over the years out the hell of my back and shoulders. But my legs are okay. It's just all the tense stress that is lumped up in my back and shoulders. It is not good. But yeah, thank you very much for joining me on another spectacular escapade through memory lane. This was one of the first games I streamed, and coming back to it, it's a nice, relaxing change of pace. I hope the way I blazed through it was at least a little bit exciting. But yeah, sorry about no one has to die. If you've got the time and you've got a way to manually change your volume, definitely check it out. It's a great game. It's a narrative-based game, choices matter in it, and it's one of the few to do it and do it well. You think it'd help with how tight everything feels between my shoulder blades? That's a maybe, man. Given what you've told me about your physiological structure, you might be stuck with that. You might be stuck with that, my friend. It can relieve it. I know one other person who has that kind of physiological structure, and they go to the masseuse constantly. Or they talk about going to the masseuse constantly. Yeah. I should have tested it beforehand. True. Anyway, regardless, thank you very much for joining me. Any lurkers out there, appreciate you making it this far. It's a quiet night, chill Metroidvania. Hope you enjoyed. And to the VOD watchers who made it all this way, thank you very much. I know rewatching an entire VOD is something you only do if you really enjoy somebody you watch, so thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you. How did you forget to look at your new shoes? Wait, are you talking about the cosplay shoes that you may have ordered for certain skeletal reasons? Or are they your own picks for yourself? Oh, and do remind me, I'll remind myself to take a couple snapshots of the timepiece I've got and throw it into the overworld pics in the Discord channel. I'm using for both. Ooh, fancy. Well, I'm sure y'all are tired. Thank you for sticking around with me as late as you did. I gotta go get some grub for a late night meal, and I gotta go test some things out to see if I can get them to work before tomorrow. Go for it, go for it. I always appreciate timepieces. How you feel about platforms, Bone Man? I have been... I am immune to their propaganda of making me potentially taller, because I know they're just gonna make me feel a little taller and not really do much else. But you know, I do enjoy my 2-inch heeled shoes, so I'm not opposed to platforms. I think 3 or 4 inches might be overdoing it though, not gonna lie. I can pretend to be tall in other aspects, like when I'm standing near shorter people, which is never, except my mother. I think my mother's like 4'10" or something. I have 2 inches though. Damn. Whatever you prefer. I don't really care. I wear sneakers all the time when I'm not in my suit, so whatever floats your boat. I think though, if we're going for Ricky, dress shoes would be best, but I will tell you this. I have worn Vans with a suit before, and it is so rebellious. I enjoy it. I enjoyed the day I got to wear those. It makes you feel like a jazz musician. I'm just gonna get the ones I showed. Fine and dandy. Well, that'll wrap it up for me. Thank you very much for sticking around. I hope you enjoyed the chill Metroidvania vibes. It'll be back on the schedule probably next week because I want to finish it before Spooktober ends. And the rest of the games I had planned are probably not great ideas anyway, so I'm okay with slowing this down to a spooky crawl. But as always, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for watching if you did. Thank you all the lurkers. Thank you all the VOD watchers. Thank you very much to everybody who liked. And if I got any new subscribers, welcome to Hotel Calaveras. We hope you enjoy your stay. And as always, memento vivere, memento mori, and enjoy writing your life story. See y'all tomorrow.